Gotta get something off my chest because right now I'm in my feelings right now. All right. The reason being is because often I'm perusing. That's a Christian term. That's a church term, right? I'm perusing through Instagram, social media, TikTok, all of these things, and I get in my feelings when I see people who are speaking on relationships that, number one, aren't in a relationship or are married. All right. Now, I know some people may feel like, hey, even though a person is divorced, like, hey, they know what happens within a relationship, within a marriage, and ultimately on the backside when it doesn't work. But for me, I feel like I only want to listen to those people who are specialists. When I need my car fixed, I go to a specialist. When I go to the hospital and I need something worked on within my body, I go to a specialist. And so when it comes to some of the people who are speaking on relationships nowadays, you know, some image consultants or just content curators, well, bro, just because you're good at putting out content doesn't mean that you feel you should have the right to speak about relationships. Because ultimately, you're not a specialist. You haven't even jumped the broom. You haven't even become married with somebody and made a relationship work and become successful in your own right. With me being married since 2012, being with my wife since 2009, understanding that when it comes to how I feel about anything I need to have knowledge on or get work on or just overall try to figure out for myself, I'm gonna go to somebody that's a specialist. It bothers me when I see people who have no background in relationships at all that speak about relationships. That it bothers me when I see it, because I'm thinking to myself, like, bro, how are you telling women what makes a relationship work when you haven't even gotten married? How are you gonna tell fellas what they need to do when you ultimately haven't made a relationship successful, actually become married and become successful in relationships in your own right? It just don't make sense to me. This is something that's just irking my nerves more and more every day. And it's not because I'm not hating. Like I say, I don't hate. I just understand that for me, knowing that these guys and some women haven't actually become married, don't have husbands, don't have wives, don't recognize the daily struggle of compromise and submission and just making things work in order for both you and that other partner to be happy, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it personally. And I feel offended by it because it's like you act like you actually have a background in this. For me, I'm a certified relationship coach. I'm a life coach as well. I'm a basketball coach. Coaching is what I do. It's in me. I have a background in it, and I feel like anybody that step into my lane, hey, you might get charged, cuz that's just what it is, right? I don't know how y'all feel. I want y'all to put y'all comments in that comment section, because like I said, I don't know, I may be going off on a tangent. Some of y'all might say it's soapbox, but I just needed to get this off my chest. And if y'all feel like how I feel, understand that I can't care enough how you feel enough not to keep it real.